now about to play Tower Defense, Dungeons and Dragons Edition. Okay, I've created a whole new subsystem for you to place towers along the pathway to the orphanage. No, that would be silly, and I'm not going to do tower defense in that way.
Dang.
I know. I'm now going to have to do that later in the campaign. So let me show you. You are on the Gonghuan's orphanage, which is now currently, or the former orphanage, the building formerly known as Gonghuan's orphanage, as you guys prepare for the wrath of Chen Shi, the dryad, not nymph, who...
What's the view like? How far away can we see?
Past the farmer fields, there are some pretty heavy trees. Like he cleared out this area to for crops, but otherwise this is a very tree-filled area.
Okay. And even if I was on the roof, that's not tall enough to sort of see people moving?
If you're on the roof, you can probably see like 150 feet.
Dang, that is not far.
No, okay. This is a quiet, nestled building. It wasn't really meant for.
Are there any tall things in the area? I got big plans, and they have a.
I mean, I could just fly overhead.
That's true.
Like way up there.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, that's our new plan.
Unless,
I'm just gonna.
Unless they're looking up.
Okay. Well.
Not that the bird's stealthy. You understand?
Well, I mean, they're just gonna see a bird and they're gonna be like, "Hey, that's how far away is it? I don't know. It's probably regular size."
Yeah.
Well, Frosty, just for you, I expanded the map a little more. Ignore the trees that are about to pop into existence.
I feel like we should pay attention.
Or don't ignore them, just accept that the trees are going to be there.
Okay, because the range on this spell is about 1,500 feet.
Yes.
So hopefully from the air I can...
It's also going to be darker, so you won't have all that range.
There's a bit of a limit to your natural perception, as it were.
I'm basically just going to be pointing out things I see in the forest. Blowing them up with lightning.
Them up with lightning?
Yep.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
I have compromised. I'm doing one of these and one of the other spell.
Okay.
I had to come up with something to actually make it a bit better, because if you have a bit of fire resistance, the other spell doesn't do anything.
So, I'm just adding a line of trees so that people know, that there's forest.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys have probably roughly a day to actually prepare for Chen Shi's rebuke, as it were.
No, really, that long?
I did the spell and it said an attack within a day. Or I asked if it was an attack within a day.
Oh, I see.
So, sometime in the next 24 hours, there will be an angry dryad's forces and maybe even the angry dryad herself knocking on your door. Knock, knock, knocking on your door. So, a nice little tree border.
All my preparations are already just done with the my spell list, actually, so other than buffing up when we see them coming, good to go.
Oh yes, and Lauren, now that you have both the blood and the scales of our dear Imperial Dragon. You will be able to turn into a dragon
Oh, yeah.
via form of the Dragon 1. So I just going to banish that. Good. Okay. Well, thank you, Frosty, for actually sending me the preparation list of what you have done.
But I still actually have.
Molluscus isn't
Might
going to
have
prepare
more.
anything. Not really.
Okay.
It's nothing much
Oh,
he
if
would be
you
able to do.
Are you gonna alter the orphanage at all, or are you going to kind of just
I
use
guess I
it as
took those
a-
wood shapes, but could I like branch out between these trees, sort of like make the branches interlock to make a fence?
Can we also make traps? Like, can anyone do that?
I have
Whoa.
knowledge engineering, but wood shape isn't great for.
Well, Chelsea, you could actually make a. Anyone who has craft wondrous item could actually make a magical trap. It wouldn't be a very particularly powerful one because you only have effectively.
Oh, how many metal goods are in
a
the area
metal?
inside the house? Yeah, metal goods.
There's some. There's like a fire poker. there's a small amount. The really expensive ones were taken by Gung Huan in his flight.
Yes.
But you do see some old training swords. You see an old set of armor that has obviously not been maintained, and a few metal tools, hoes, scythes, farming
That-
equipment.
That should be enough for a few bear traps or something like that. Onan usually spends her first hour of the day smithing to make whatever happens to fascinate her on that day. So, with 16 smithing plus the 5 from what's it called, Crafter's Fortune that I can cast free, thanks Torag, and I'm gonna try and make some bear traps or something similar.
Okay. Let's see. Does Pathfinder have stats for bear traps? I'm pretty sure
I think it does.
I just nearly rolled that in Twitch chat. Okay.
Would have been perfect.
Good job.
Wonderful.
I don't know what I would make.
Yep, but
I was thinking like a pit with like a rancor in the bottom.
you know what? If you had a little more time, you could at least do the big pit.
I do have.
We have illusion.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if we could do like illusion and then a pit. But I also have summon monster 5.
Ah, and that'll be good for once the combat actually starts.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause it only
what
lasts-
summon monster allows you to do is you spend your whole action casting it,
Yep.
and then on the beginning of your next turn, either one monster from the summon monster 5 table appears, or more monsters of lower level stuff appear. So you can actually summon, as part of Summon Monster 5, an Ankylosaurus, a bearded devil, a dire lion,
Do
a
we have
large
anything?
elemental.
Is a salamander got fire for it?
Yeah, the salamander is a effectively snake-bodied humanoid with fire all around them.
I'll probably do that.
Okay. So,
seeing as how we're fighting.
Though they could have prepared for fire. They might have some protection against fire going on.
Well, I guess I can just wait and see.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, you can.
There's an elemental
surge. Okay, that is a cunning plan there. Matt, Tiamos appears to be Gong Huan.
Oh, nice.
So, what is your disguise check without the magical plus 10?
Without the magical plus 10, it is...
Or without the disguise, the ultra self bonus?
Yeah. 8.
Okay. Let me GM roll to see how well your disguise is. Okay. I have noted the number.
Oh, actually, I only gave
Remember,
you
you
level
do
plus
have
spell.
to sing as part of the disguise.
Oh, shit.
Ha.
if you're truly going for Gong Huan. So, and Alexandra, there will be a character for you to play while your character is off doing important things in the capital. Okay.
I only picked out 3 of the 5 4th level spells, so there's the other 2. One of them is Scrying, which I'm going to try on Gong Huan to see if they're moving with their troops or if they're
Gone.
laying in wait.
You mean the
Whichever.
Dryad? Or no,
The Dryad.
Yeah, the Dryad.
I know
Well,
nothing about them, have nothing of their belonging. What do I roll?
Chen-Chi. Although you do technically have one of their belongings, the nymph.
That's true.
Alright. What am I rolling?
What you selling? No,
Oh, actually, wait. No, you're the one who rolls.
Yeah, I'm the one who has to roll.
Yeah, I don't
I
even
am
care
the
about
one
this.
who rolls.
DC is 22 by
So
default.
you have a possession, so DC is 22. They have to roll a will save.
And I've never met them.
And you've never met them. You have heard of the subject, so yeah. So that is only a net +1 to their will save. The scrying does not go through.
Dang.
It was a good attempt, though.
Yeah.
In fact, does Lalara have scrying?
Mhm.
Well, you could scry on one of your orbs and send it out to try to find if there's any force scout around the area. If there's any force that's amassing.
Okay. I only have the one with me, which should be plenty. Because the other one's in the ocean!
Okay.
So, sure,
So-
yeah, I'll do that.
You don't need to roll to see if you succeed on scrying on one of your scrying orbs. That's literally what it does. And it starts going off to investigate. About 2 hours after you send it off, you look through your orb, and you discover that it is currently flying invisibly with several manticores that are flying in formation. Manticores are the flying lion creatures that have the spiky tails that shoot out spikes. You guys encountered 2 manticores on your journey to the Dryad's Cove, to the Nymph's Grove. So they seem to be circling the area around, waiting, I guess, for the main force to arrive. For everyone else, the noon comes and goes, and as the afternoon wanes, you guys hear, I guess, the clop of hooves against the road. an envoy or a zebra centaur and a white horse centaur flanked by a bunch of more boring brown and centaurs start making their way up the path. Where are you guys situated? Are you guys hiding in the house, or all of you just waiting on the front porch, drinking your sweet tea? What are you doing?
I think I'm on a bird.
Maybe on a roof.
I'm on my broom.
I'll probably be on. God damn it! Apparently I control him. I'll be on the roof with the bird.
Matt's Discord has died.
Oh.
Oh no! Especially because he's about to be the one talking, pretending to be Gong Huan.
This is why his Discord.
Oh, he
died.
thinks he can get away
Yeah.
from his singing duties.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to sing.
You actually use a form of the exotic dragon. Yunkin the Dawncaller is an
Oh, exotic.
a sovereign dragon.
Oh.
Oh shit! You
Hmm.
get spell resistance?
Wow.
Ah! Sovereign dragons are ludicrous. Ah, must be why she's the most powerful one.
He says his Discord is updating and he'll be here soon.
Okay. It's strange how you could actually be part of it, and then it says, "Oh no, you didn't upgrade enough." Shut. And sovereign.
I'm supposed to tell you he uses spell keening to cast divine power.
Okay. He can do that. Oh, okay. I guess he can do that now. Divine power. Divine power. Does he even have access to that? Cleric level 4. Yes, you do. That's a pretty good spell. Well, I'm glad. Oh, hey, Matt. Oh, bye, Matt. Hey, Matt. Love you do. Where are you, Matt? If you're speaking, we can't hear you. You might have to full exit Discord and come back. I don't know how your mic setup is.
Hmm.
Yeah. Aw.
Okay. Well, actually,
Damn it.
What?
We probably shouldn't play it on stream.
yeah, we don't want Snake being hit by various negatives.
Yeah, I'll just turn
It
the
says
music
it's
off.
now trying to authenticate.
Oh. Well, I can at least put this in. So, the centaurs start approaching the house. Behind them, in chains. Actually, I need to. Behind them, in what you presume to be magical chains, is a bound fire giant.
Oh no.
They move forward, and the fire giant, in what appears to be tatters of metal armor, follows. As he approaches and sees the rather gigantic bird and Lalara, it seems like his downtrodden expression suddenly has more hope. I guess you guys recognize him as number one, the child of the fire giants whose house you blew up with a volcano.
They didn't
The
read it.
child that was sent to be, I guess, and who was eventually employed by the prince. The
Come on
giant
back.
seems to have no. Hey, Matt.
Hi.
The fire giant seems to have no. What seems just happy to see you guys. As they approach, they stop. Yeah, they stop. Actually, here. And the zebra centaur steps forward. By decree of Chen Shi, druid protector of these lands and rightful owner of this property, Gong Huan, you are to come forward and surrender so that you might be brought back into Chen Shi's grace. If you do not comply, the zebra looks at the rest of you. Your agent, companion, and seditious creature behind me will be executed. So,
Hmm.
Well, hold on a second there.
it seems like the white horse holds the chains.
Now I want to, since we're
Hmm.
kind of in combat or in an encounter, have my buffs up, just to anticipate peril in the other one.
Yep, the heightened awareness.
Yep.
So, they are demanding Gonghwan surrender, or else the fire giant gets it.
I guess Gan Huan
Hey.
should surrender.
Yeah.
I can make an ice wall in between.
The fire giant and the
What
centaurs.
would that do to the
Yeah.
chains, though?
I don't know. Break them. Lift them
If
If
you
up.
are
could be still
Lalara,
breaker of
breaker of
chains.
chains. Yeah.
Form around it. I don't know. That's a good DM question.
Yeah, you don't know exactly what it'll do to the chains, but likely if you can break the hold the white centaur has on the chains, you would likely stop whatever magic they're gonna use to kill the giant. Either that or you'll but if you worry that they're just gonna charge the giant and like kill it, being, centaurs, an ice wall between them would likely protect the fire giant from immediate reprisal. So, each one of you can prepare a standard action in response to hostilities. So, a standard action is pretty much a spell. It's you moving, it's preparing to attack, if any of you ever had ranged weapons. And that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, Lalara, I assume that you might want to either. Are you within range to Hex? No. But you can't. You are within range to Ice Wall.
Hmm.
So, that is a distinct possibility. Each one of you would get a prepared action, and they would get prepared actions, as they're also anticipating something going wrong.
And I guess I'll just prepare my ice wall.
Okay, fantastic. So we have Lilara preparing the ice wall.
I will prepare to attack.
Okay, is that a silenced monkey?
That is a silenced monkey. He's slinked off to the side so that Onan can still hear.
Okay.
I guess he should be somewhere where he can. Oh, he could see party from there. He's general
Especially as
stealth
he
if
can
you want to
fly.
see, but he's pretty good for stealth.
Momo.
So, Shakti,
Yes.
what are you preparing to do? You can buff, you can cast a spell. You can't do a full, like, BAMF, full attack kind of thing, because it's only a standard action that you have.
I'd like to buff. but-
Then look at the spells you have to buff.
Does the fire giant look
Uh,
injured?
No. Or at least not enough for it to be on death's door. It looks a bit tired. It looks a bit underfed. But it doesn't look like it's bleeding anywhere.
Okay.
Hmm. I don't know.
Okay, so
Maybe
Gong
I'll-
Huan.
Can I cast a spell right now?
Yep. You could go onto the other side of the roof, crouch down, and cast invisibility.
I shall do this.
Okay. So, Tiamos,
I
it's
walk
your show
forward.
to start.
I walk forward.
Okay, let's see if they recognize your disguise. Also, roll a bluff check to try to walk and talk like Gong Huan.
You could just not talk.
But
Yeah, I could-
effectively
Yeah.
take on the demeanor of Gong Huan.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't have.
Okay.
That's the guy.
Okay. No one cheats like Gong Huan.
Bluff.
Well, you look convincingly like Gong Huan. Let's see if any of them sense motive. No, you walk forward. They think you're Gong Huan.
Sweet.
I guess move to where you're going to move to.
Okay.
Now, do you actually still have your like big Earthbreaker
No,
somewhere on you?
I do not.
Okay. Is it
Um,
like in a bag of holding or something?
Yeah, it does so Ultra Self doesn't change my weapon, does it?
No, but it would. Well, you can change its appearance,
Okay.
but you can't really make a big hammer not a big hammer,
Yeah.
or not a big object. You can, however, change your hairstyle, change your what your clothing looks like.
Yeah. I'll have it in a bag of holding.
Okay. It'll be a move action to retrieve.
Okay.
So you move forward, and the centaurs seem to start like kind of spreading out, and the I spread them out, and I immediately see measurements go across.
Hey, it's important.
How calculating? The zebra one steps forward in anticipation. You have chosen righteously to give yourself upon the true ruler of this place, Chen Shi. I guess they are not going to start the first hostilities until they know something's gone wrong. And as Gong Huan, you are the person everyone's waiting for the show.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just go and live with them now.
Or maybe I just go walk up and
Trade the prison.
say hi.
could just get. Well, if the deal was you go with them, and they give us the prisoner, so
Yeah, I walk up.
Okay. This one steps forward and produces out of its own bag of holding. I guess out of its saddle? No, it's not really saddle. They're fucking centaurs.
it's barding, maybe.
It's barding, yes. 2 manacles to place around Gonghuan. You notice that these manacles would silence you. They are magical.
Okay.
But they don't do a silence in an area. They just silence whoever it is. It seems like they are worried about your voice.
They should be.
Well, singing to him.
Oh, sorry, I realized
I mean-
that.
You didn't have a weapon, but with those, you could strangle the centaur.
I'm gonna play percussion silently on you.
I'm gonna play percussion on your ass.
Okay, just because we're having a bit of a standoff.
Heard that over Lawrence.
Oh dear.
That's okay. I've turned it down a bit. So, Tiamos, the tensions are high. The centaurs are anticipating.
Can I pull out my hammer as part of a move action while I move?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to attempt to get either behind or get on the centaur.
Okay. Violence bursts out as I guess roll it'll probably be a CMB check for you to mount the centaur. And I mean that in the most PG-13 way possible, stream. Okay, so okay, you jump. Pretty much, you go to the side and jump on the centaur with your hammer out. Everyone's ready to actions fire as the as these 2 centaurs I guess their prepared action is to draw their bows.
Oh god.
This one, their prepared action is the fire giant yelps in pain as electricity is sent through the chains into it.
How much do fire giants like fire? Does it like heal them at all?
It doesn't heal fire giants, I don't think, but they're definitely immune.
Okay.
So you can't hurt the giant by throwing fire at it.
And Cadeldrix is a fire dragon, right? So Timos is pretty fire resistant?
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Just checking.
As long as it's not like 120 d6 damage.
I mean, it's
Well,
probably
it's only 119. You'll be great.
Calculated.
all right. We're going.
We're going. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative so I can understand what. Okay, so Timos is on 22. Mozgus is on a uncharacteristically low 15. Oh, none.
Sorry, give me a sec.
is 29. Alexandra, you get to roll the initiative from what I have given you. Should find it near the top of the sheet. Mozgus is 15-1. La Lara is 15. Fire Giant is 10. And Lauren, I need you to roll initiative.
Trying to find it. I think it's 8.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just...
Okay. Shakti is
How far do you move in a standard action?
30 feet.
30?
Yep.
Or 60, I guess, for
60 if you're hasted, 60 if you're flying. 90 if you're
Okay.
hasted and flying. More if you're on a giant bird. Also, your monkey it goes whatever its fly speed is in a move action.
Okay, so 60 then.
It is, and then I have to roll for the zebra, the zebrator. The archers. Okay, they're going on 5. Great. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. And the white scent goes. So, let me. Since this isn't as complicated as the fight of the 4 adventuring parties, I've put in Discord the order. People's initiatives, and what order they're in. I even did it as the order should be, so that people don't get pissy about all that. So you do. Are you actually raging?
Oh, I'm not raging, am I?
No.
Darn. I forgot.
So, but I'm going to assume that I'm minus like 3 damage off that, so I'm going to do like 36. We'll worry about it as it comes up.
Okay.
Chelsea, make your ice wall.
Okay.
So you can do it in front, you can do it behind.
No,
you
I'm
can
gonna
do-
may them.
Oh, you're gonna create a circle?
No,
Oh,
Just-
okay.
as they come through the choke. May them.
Yeah.
Because these are like kind of muddy cornfields, so it is difficult terrain. Okay, so you create a wall of ice between, and as the ice
Oh.
forms around the electricity shocking chains, the combined heat, electricity, and cold causes the chains to weaken. The fire giant can likely break free now.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'll mention Fireball should have gone first, which is important because it might break the ice wall.
Just aim it better.
Then I can't hit anyone.
By being better?
It's gotta be like this.
I didn't say aim it different, I said aim it better.
Oh, okay then, fine.
It's a 20-foot radius, right?
20-foot radius, yeah.
You can totally
That's not
not.
a square typically.
You don't have to hit the fire giant.
I mean, I'm not trying to, but it's not a square. Unless we want it to be a square, but
Don't be such a square.
I want to hit these 4.
It's not
Or
a
actually,
fireball,
like
it's a
all
fair
these.
cube.
New tech.
The
So
future
this is
here.
your Frosty. I'm giving you control of this. This
Okay.
is a 20-foot fireball.
You wait, that's not.
Oh,
I guess
let
that is
me
measured
make
from the
this
center,
easier
isn't it?
for you. There.
I guess it's measured from the center, isn't it?
Yep.
All right then. Let's blast this.
Either that. or
38.
I was
do
gonna say,
that
yeah,
and
you could
hit
totally
the
not hit
wall.
that wall. It's,
Fine.
it's yeah. Come on, you can
Ruin
do
all
it.
my plans. Ruin all my fun.
Either that, or you hit the wall so the fire giant doesn't have to blow through it.
That's actually also good. That's actually way
You
better.
want him fighting?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably angry.
Yeah.
I'm quite angry.
I'm gonna blast a hole in the wall with a fireball.
Okay, well, roll your presumably 10d6.
Nope, 12d6 damage. Wait, does it have a cap?
Yes, it has a cap.
Oh, well, fine
10d6,
then.
unless you have Intensify spell.
I do not at the moment. I could.
So get
The stupid thing was like, hey, just roll 1d6 per caster level, and I was like, okay, that's
And you
easy
forgot
enough,
to read the
but
rest of
no.
the sentence.
No, the sentence
Okay.
cut off there because it's the path or the sheet version.
Oh, you can't trust the sheet version.
Oh.
I mean, I know, but it seems so simple. Also, the long one takes it from being 1 line long to being like 18.
What's the save DC?
Save DC would be.
Well, it appears like none of them are going to make it anyway. Okay, fuck me. Tiamos, please roll.
Okay.
Well, these centaurs get toasted.
So that's the 24 damage they take.
Yep.
I'll re-roll the attack.
Oh, don't worry about re-rolling the attack. You have the high ground. You mount at the centaur. You hit them.
All right. Vital strike.
Oh, yep. You can do that as a standard action. Okay.
Oh wait, that's
The-
not rage either.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I know you're used to raging.
Hold on. I have a vital strike that is not rage.
So, Onan, you do the fireball.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The fireball damage, because Tiamos also needs to roll a reflex save.
Yes. 24 damage, yes.
And I guess you are on the bird. Okay, Tiamos, you would
Not on the
you
bird,
would have
apparently.
taken 24 damage, but you instead take 14 because you have fire resistance 10, I believe.
I think it's 12 actually.
Ah, you have fire resistance. Ah, yes, you do have fire resistance 12. So because it's 2 per age category, yeah. Okay, it's 1 per age category. So, you take 12 damage as you see the fireball roast the centaurs around you.
Sweet.
Tiamos, it is now your turn.
Okay.
And then it will be Shakti's turn. The fireball is now gone.
That's my vital strike damage.
Okay, so you smack again. And because this is lethal, oh, we missed that.
Bah.
Sorry.
Tiamos gets
Nice. He's just dead.
as well, 2 vital strikes and a fireball
Oh, yeah.
later.
Makes it easy.
Shakti, it is your turn.
Alright. Going to. Sorry. I'm going to run off the roof. Jump off the roof behind here. Thing. It's over here.
Okay,
You're just
that's your move action.
Just running.
And go over. I'm going to use my action to, like, go around, so. I'm just going to get in a better position and get closer to them. Because I'm invisible right now, right?
Yep, you are invisible.
So let me measure out. See, I can move 4 times that. So
Okay, well, you figure
I will
that
get
out.
moved, Yes.
Mozgus, it is your turn.
This is just a standard action, right?
Oh, what did you want to prepare for your standard action?
Oh, I didn't really have anything, so if this is a regular turn, that's fine.
Well, yeah, so this is just your regular
Oh,
turn
okay.
because you didn't state you were preparing to do anything.
Yeah. Moscus isn't really a preparer.
Unless you had, if you had like a minor buff spell or something. you
I
have
could Shield of
cast it.
Faith on myself. Why not?
Okay, I'll allow you to have done a shield of faith on yourself.
Okay, just like that, and we'll go caca, and we'll charge these guys right over here.
Okay.
Like kind of like this. Yeah. So I'll lance the one on the right and attempt to grab the one on the left with the typical. Shit. We get a full day of rest, right?
Yep.
Okay. So here is the bird.
You guys were also full healed going into this fight, so I don't want to see anyone having like, oh, I was only at 60% hit points going into this fight. No. You have full health
I'm
because
sorry.
you
That
fucking need it.
is the grapple. Here is the actual attack. That's the attack.
You're so presumptuous. Okay, you do hit, and of course you do.
Okay.
And you succeed to grapple. So you're grabbing the one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this.
So that's 16 damage. It's not looking so well, but you've now grappled it.
And here's the other one. And that's a hit. And there's the damage. Hey, max damage.
Max damage!
No, it's fucking dead.
These guys aren't the big muscle.
And I guess I'll continue the flight this way and upward.
And try not to clip the wall.
Yeah, Akane's, I don't know. Depends on how high that wall is.
Let's see, ice wall. Pathfinder. Sorry, wall of ice. Fine. Anchored plane of ice up to 10 foot square foot per level. She gets to choose how high the wall is.
I would just do it so that it breaks line of sight between the giant and the.
Okay, so it would have been like 20 feet tall to ensure that it broke line of sight.
Okay, then it would have come in and gone like this. Kind of like this direction.
Okay.
Carry the centaur.
As you kidnap a centaur. Okay. Laura.
Yeah.
It is your turn. And as the fireball hit here, these parts of the wall, I think, might be...
I'm gonna hex that guy.
Okay, so you hover menacingly closer. You're currently 70 feet, so you need to be at 60 feet to be able to hex. Yep. So they have to roll a fortitude save. Da-da. Roll your damage as they become a block of ice, because you're as cold as ice.
3d8. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to move.
So 16. Great. Some nice soothing music as we go into this. It is now Fire Giant, your turn. Roll a strength check. Break these chains.
Woo! Strength check.
Also, you can accept Tiamos's rage into your heart. It will add 2 to your 4.
Oh, Rager's going on. Shit. Anyway, it's fine.
Actually, no. Tiamos has not raged yet.
I have not raged
So
yet.
no rage.
Okay. I was gonna say.
So your strength check would be plus 10.
These weaklings are not worth my rage.
So 1d20 plus 10 there. Okay, the weakened chains buckle and break with your furious, fiery rage. You can now have the chains as, I guess the controls in the chains are broken. You currently do not have a a weapon,
Okay.
but your fists are rather. You're still rather strong. So.
Sounds fun.
Or you could also use the broken chains as a weapon.
I was gonna say that could be. Can I like wrap them around my fists?
Okay, yeah, you
Brass
wrap the
knucks.
broken chains around your fist, and they start glowing with heat. Okay. It's gonna be bad. Nasty. You're practical certified barroom brawler. You get to move. That was your standard action, and I guess your move action is to wrap the chains around your fist.
Yep.
Next turn, you'll be able to go in and start wading in and punching.
Sounds good.
Okay. It is now the zebra's turn. The zebra's gone. It's now the white centaur's turn. The white centaur is frozen. It's now the archer's turn. This centaur, actually just drops the bow, pulls out a lance and charges Tiamos. Actually, he doesn't have the space for. Nah, he's actually a bit frightened. Actually, all these centaurs are a bit frightened. All their friends are frozen or dead, or being carried off by a giant bird. So these centaurs are gonna start moving towards this way, and they fire 2 arrows back because they're mounted archers because they are the mount. Tiamos,
Yes.
what's your armor class right now?
My armor class right now is 31.
Okay, so one hits. They do. The arrow pierces your armor and your scaly skin, and barely penetrates in. It does 7 damage.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oomph, you say as the zebra underneath you collapses. Okay. Top of the next round. Well, I guess now it's time for, if this was a Fire Emblem game, it would be other turn. No, the extra enemies. Because they knew that this kind of shit was gonna go down.
Would have been funny if we'd really committed to it. It's like, okay, we'll put the chains on and we'll just, send them over there.
Actually, it is.
That would have been quite shocking for them.
Yep. 2 flights of manticores, I guess, come in from the edge of the map. They're gonna quill spray. Manticores. Scrying, there's my manticores. They're gonna fire spines at everyone on the bird and the bird itself.
Oh, no.
Remember, the bird being grappled. Is the bird considered grappled?
No.
Yeah, because he used grab.
We need to get rid of this vest for the bird.
Okay, so each one shoots 4 spines. They're gonna divide the spines between all of you. So the bird does not get hit.
Nope.
Mozgas, what is your AC?
29. Oh, damn. Good thing I did that buff.
One almost got through. Oh no, what is your AC?
Let me look. 27.
1 hits.
Oh no.
As a spray of quills comes in, one of them actually penetrates your guy's absurd armor. Hey, it's good. You guys need high AC. I'm throwing lots of stuff at you.
Mhm.
So, +7. 8 damage to you on that.
Oh god. These enemies. Too tough. How could you do this to
Is
us?
there a secondary effect?
This
Is
what?
there a secondary effect to those quills?
No,
Okay.
actually.
I'm surprised.
Yes, these
No,
aren't
actually.
wyverns that have like poison on them.
Yeah.
Oh, with actually, I have DR. Oh, no, only DR2. Like my monkey has DR5 right now.
Tiamos.
Yes.
What's I guess let's see if they roll a 20. One
Oh
did.
my god.
It did not penetrate, so plus did not crit confirm. You take 9 damage as 8 quills are sprayed at you and Lalara. What is your armor class?
Let's see.
I imagine
That
that's
is
2
not-
hits.
That's not something I typically find. 21? 21.
Okay, so 2 hit. 2d6 plus 14. You take 24 damage as 2 spines
Ouch.
hit into you.
Owie.
Okay, so and Manticore Flight 1. I guess it will be left Manticore Flight or right Manticore Flight. They're gonna now go on. So actually, one is Manticore Flight 1 is on 23, and I'm just gonna make them 14 because I don't want to have 5 people on 15. So the zebra and white centaur are out. Updated initiative has been posted. Oh no,
Okay.
it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna just chuck a fireball at those 3.
How do
I
you
think
like
they're too
being
high up
mobile
yet.
artillery with the bird?
I assume they're
Yes.
too high up to.
They're too high up
affect
for
them.
you to do that. Yeah,
Okay.
they're flying at like 40 feet, cruising.
All right.
Wait, the fireball doesn't hit?
No, he wouldn't be able to hit the centaurs.
Oh, I see.
The fleeing centaurs and the manticores.
Mhm.
Don't worry about the centaurs.
All right. So roll your crap. Reflex throws. DC 22.
Oh,
I need
yes.
to roll my damage action.
Yeah. But all in good time.
That's more like it. They both succeed.
Oh wait, no, these are the manticores. I was rolling for the centaurs. The manticores have reflexive +9. Okay.
Should be pretty decent.
Yeah. So roll 1, 2, 3. What is the save?
1
DC?
passes. Save DC is 22.
Okay. So 36 damage, 36 damage, and then the one at the end takes 18. They don't have any special fire resist. A blazing bright fireball explodes in the air, hitting and hurting the manticores. Okay. It is now time for... Well, the manticore flight already did their round this turn when they entered. So it's Tiamos.
Okay, I'm going to rage,
Everyone who
Yay.
wants to can get the benefits of rage.
and then I'm going to wait. How far can I go? That's a problem.
You can spend your standard action to haste yourself.
Yeah.
And the giant. If you actually spend a move action, like move here, you can haste yourself and Mozgus and.
Oh, are we not too high up?
And the bird. How high up did you go? Did he go up more than 30 feet?
Your call.
Veered. I'm gonna say that you're probably 30 feet up.
Okay.
Because next turn you would do the big climb up.
Okay. So where did you say to move?
You would have to be somewhere where you're within 30 feet of the, like, I guess the chain of allies you want to get
Okay.
used. So
I
you'd have
will-
to pretty much move around this frozen block of white centaur.
I'll move here.
Okay. Bird, Onun, Mozgus, and the giant all get haste.
Ooh,
Hooray!
fancy.
Okay, so hey, that's quite a useful turn. Double buff.
Yeah.
It is now time for Shakti.
I'm trying to decide what to do. Okay. Well. Found myself. Are there centaurs hiding out there? Ooh. Are these are centaurs, right?
Yes, those are archer
Yeah.
centaurs.
Fun. Okay. Cool. I'm going to, as a swift action, I guess, activate my blood rage.
Okay, yep.
I will take. Oh, that makes sense too. I will take blur and haste,
Good choices.
and then I will. I might want to save that.
Okay,
I'm going to
So
just
that's
kind
your-
of.
that's your
Yeah.
swift action. So you can move or prepare a standard. Because you imagine more bad things are gonna.
I'd like to dimension door over there. That's a standard action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Move yourself to where you dimension door to.
Are they facing that way or are they facing us? I'm curious.
They're running this way, turned, twisted back to fire an arrow.
Oh. Fun stuff. I need to move in increments here. I can't do all.
You could. Oh yeah. I guess you
Let's
guys
see.
aren't. You guys aren't as like expansively viewed as I am. Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna
Yep.
do. for-
Moscos, it is your turn.
Okay. How high up are these guys?
They're at 40 feet, so they're currently 10 feet above you.
Okay, so I can charge up at them.
You could charge them.
When I get to this point, the centaur will be released.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
however the fuck far
so
it
that's
flies.
That is.
Oh, that is low damage.
That is statistically unlikely to be so low.
I'm gonna stab the one on the left. That's
Okay.
a hit.
Yep. If you had
If I had anything.
keen or improved critical on it, you would have been.
It's damage.
Okay, 45.
Here is the bird. Grapple. Or attack and then grapple. And damage.
Yep.
So I grab the middle one.
Okay.
The
And
little bird
middle
is
one
mine now.
now. Now there's an angry manticore, not all that far away from the pockets that Onun is currently artillerying from. Lalara, it is your move.
Okay.
Does the centaur have, like, momentum?
You know what? It had a little bit of momentum. You didn't throw him.
Right.
He pretty much got like an airlift. An involuntary airlift.
Well, now there's something for the fire giant to fight.
You said these manticores are 40 foot?
Yep. You're currently, I imagine, hovering at around 50 feet or something like that.
Alright, I'm gonna drop an ice storm on these guys.
Ooh. Haven't seen that in a while.
Okay.
I know. I might be able to get these guys in it too, but not too worried about them.
What is the radius on that?
It's 20. Sorry. Cylinder, 20 feet radius, 40 foot high.
Okay.
I love how it comes in.
Oh, just
on
over Lauren's. Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm sorry. Here,
It's just like
Holy
it
shit,
can't-
that is not an ice storm.
I found it as
Ice storm of death.
Jesus.
I was trying to find something that was 20-foot radius, okay?
I mean, it's technically accurate, just the wrong colors. Oh, that's nicer.
20-foot radius. Oh.
There you
Just remember, ice storm is
Wow, you can't actually hit
Uh,
everything. Jesus.
Yep.
and Chelsea, I'm giving you everyone control of this, so move the ice storm to where you want it to be.
Looks fine.
Okay. Let me just make sure that that's actually 20-foot radius. Close enough. Okay. That should be 20, yeah. Close enough. I'll roll your damage. As they don't get reflex saves against this damage, they just get battered by it.
Alright.
So that's 5d6 damage. Nice! 19. Two of the manticores drop. The ones that took the full brunt of the fireball drop as
Damn.
then they get hit by fire and ice.
Look at that caster combo.
Mm-hmm.
And the two centaurs take 19. Fantastic.
It's almost like having two blaster casters is better than having one blaster caster.
Whoa. Those are some accusations you're throwing around.
No, right?
None of you are true blaster casters. You aren't throwing around dazing fireballs and shit like that.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I could be.
Don't tempt him.
Like, tell me it's a good time for dazing fireballs, and I will.
Okay, it's Manticore Flight 2. They did their turn as they came in. Fire Giant.
Okay, because I really want to hit something.
Well, you're hasted and you can go and punch you can go up and just punch this guy.
This guy?
Yep.
Let's do it. Am I
Oh,
getting my audio through on somebody else?
Yeah.
Can you control your Fire Giant there?
Yes.
Okay. As a Fire Giant, I'll help illustrate. You have reach of 10, I think.
Wow.
So anywhere in, actually, I'll make it square. These are that is the punchable radius you have.
Damn.
So,
Um.
the centaur is well within the range of your punch. So the attack roll, as if you were doing the one attack at the highest bonus of the great sword there, but instead have it at plus 23 because you just got more rage buff. And roll to punch. I'll give you the damage once it is, if you succeed, which I imagine you will. So it's roll 1d20 plus
Yeah.
23.
Gotcha.
I'm just imagining you just wrapping the chains and just using both your hands and just like Captain Kirking someone. You hit. It is 2d6 plus 15
6 plus 15.
plus 1d6 because it's hot metal and you're a fire giant. Okay. Crunch.
Yay.
The centaur gets the centaur is still dazed from being dropped from 40 feet above, and you just, in your anger at your own captivity, you smash it down. So, it crunches. Okay. Centaur archers. Shakti, you get an attack of opportunity as the centaurs try to move past you. Terribly afraid. You don't have combat reflexes, so you get one attack on one of them. So roll which one. How are you attacking? Lauren?
I forgot my mic was muted. I'm sorry. I've been talking.
No worries.
Can I use a free action as well then?
To get the gold claw. I'm going to be generous and say you prepped the gold claw.
Okay. I would like to try to use that on this.
Okay.
So let me-
Roll an attack with your gold claw.
Yeah.
Turn to page 80. Psalm 30.
Oh.
No. You do hit the centaur. It has to roll a fort
wow.
save.
22 save DC.
These were
Oh, he rolled
Aw,
rather
man.
So-
well.
okay. So roll your damage as the centaurs run past you and then fire 2 arrows at you.
Yay, I'm not invisible anymore. Alright. My one.
What is your armor class?
Oh no. Wrong page, sorry. Get back here.
Yes, you're
It's
no
not
longer
great.
invisible. Well, it should be 6 better than it was before because you now have natural armor from the gold dragon scale. Or not gold, sovereign dragon scale.
Armor class, there it is. 27?
Okay. You do not. The arrows bounce harmlessly off your armor and your scales.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. That was Centaur's turn. Okay. Time for next wave. Rumbles from the forest as. Let's see. Let's zoom out. Okay.
Base
As a series of treants emerge from the forest.
Well, now we need fire.
Okay, and I'll have the treants.
Are this bigger than before?
No, they've always been huge. You just became gargantuan, so you could.
No, I completely forgot about my monkey the past like 3 rounds.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm not gargantuan right now, am I?
No, you should be just huge. Let's see. Well, your bird model's a bit
Distorted.
strange. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think you're actually currently.
I should be
you're Currently
huge.
gargantuan.
Oh. My stats are huge.
Your model is
Okay.
currently gargantuan.
That's fine.
You should actually be huge.
You have to like free place Mozgus.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
you're
fine.
currently just huge. So, the treants stride onto the map, and above your heads, all of you see, the clouds are rapidly darkening, and it looks like, it's gonna be rain.
Oh boy.
Okay. The treants start hurling rocks.
Oh boy.
It is currently
Gonna hurl a rock at your rock.
Oh no.
okay. One treant hurls a rock at the fire giant. Misses.
Wow.
This treant hurls. They aren't that good at hurling rocks. Hurls a rock at your bird.
That's a miss.
Misses. This treant. What is the range increment on a rock? Holy shit. Okay, they're artillery. It's a 180
Wow.
feet. Okay, so Tiamos.
Yeah.
Rock misses. Lalara. Rock hits. Tiamos again. Rock misses, and then one at Shakti. Okay. So I think Lalara is the only one who gets hit by a rock. As she's flying above, and a rock flies up.
Oh, damn it.
You take 18 damage.
How's your health anyway?
And the treants.
It's okay, sort of.
That isn't the most excited I've ever heard you. It is now, treants are also going at 5. So I can just...
Did you say 18 damage?
18 damage. So I've updated the Discord.
Okay, yeah. Not that great. Is
Oh,
my
no.
answer.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Okay. Can we say that the previous turns that I forgot for the monkey, he has turned off silence and returned?
Did it return
Honestly.
to you? Sure.
Yeah, because I kind of need him to be here and not silence. Or I prefer that anyways. Oh, he's on the wrong layer. Well, that is my bad for forgetting it.
There.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to... Onan pulls out her hand, seems to do some sort of magic voodoo, and then the monkey quickly grabs it out of her hand and flies over to Lalara, hitting her with Breath of Life.
You shouldn't be using Breath of Life like this.
Why not?
Because Breath of Life is pretty much like the shock paddles.
Right, is it not actually... I thought it was
It does
really good healing spell.
heal, but this is usually best used.
It is my best healing spell, just in general.
Okay. Yep, you can totally use it like this.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's usually like you save it.
It seems
for
like
if someone
overkill.
Gets like
I mean, the other thing... You know what? You're right. You're right. Let's forget all that. Onan hits the bird and says, "Is this as big as this thing gets?" And casts Animal Growth.
Nice. Bird
There you
big.
go.
It shall blot out the sun.
And in that case, the monkey's just going to charge at this treant to distract it.
Brave little bastard.
Because fuck it, what's it gonna do? Hit the little monkey? I don't think so.
Couldn't dream of it.
I'll do my bite.
Manticore Flight 1. This Manticore starts struggling, just barely, like, spends all of its turn getting out of the ice storm. Kind of limping out of it. Ow.
Oh, monkey crits. The monkey confirms the crit.
That monkey has a high to hit.
Are you ready to see the ultimate damage of this monkey?
We're excited.
Show me its
How much-
true power.
How much does it get for rage? How much?
Plus
strength.
4 strength.
Yeah, +4.
Okay, so +3. to its
Soon it's
damage
going to
roll.
be plus 6 strength if TMO.
Oh,
Yes.
maximum power.
Oh my god. 14's not bad, all things considered.
I mean, yeah.
So which one is your monkey harassing? That
The one
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. 14 damage. The treant is surprised as a small missile jets from. It thinks it's an arrow, not a monkey, that hits into it.
Okay.
Bar and blitz.
Well,
Okay. Tiamos,
Yes.
it is your
I'm
turn.
Going
You
Can I
can
charge
go
at
after
that
this
one, or
tree.
okay.
Yeah, you
I'm,
could charge that one.
okay.
Help the monkey. You'll flank.
I'm gonna help. The
You
monkey.
would actually flank with the monkey.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
flank with the monkey.
Okay, get the tree. Actually, no, the tree. Did the monkey cast Grace?
Yes, I
Okay.
assume so.
The treant gets an attack of opportunity on you, TMO,
That's okay.
as you go in.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh shit! Double.
So it does get a fumble
Wow.
by my own house rules. Okay, it's so disoriented by the monkey. It tries swinging at you, TMOs, and it's just caught so off guard that it falls down prone.
Nice.
The look on the monkey's face. Oh. It knew it had this power.
Oh no. Hello? Oh no. Oh, I'm back in.
Same.
Okay. You hit Matt, so roll your vital strike damage.
Okay.
It's a ballroom blitz. Okay, the proper rage damage. Your Earthbreaker bites into the bark and starts doing terrible things to that tree.
Yes.
It is Shakti, your turn.
All right.
There's
Yeah.
now a bunch of treants around.
Yay.
Although you can't actually see, you see where the giant spell effect is? Right beside you?
Yes.
It blocks your line of sight, so you don't actually know what's happening over there.
It's craziness. All right. Let's see here. How close are we all? 30 feet. That works.
You could do a bladed
works.
dash into
Mhm.
them. You could do another dimension door behind this and say you're already dead and just start stabbing it.
So I'm going to. If I do this right, I haven't done this yet, so I'm just nervous about it. I'm going to buff my star knife using my arcane pool.
Yes, you can. You can do that. What do you add to it?
I'd like to add the dancing property to my star knife, which
Oh.
allows it to kind of do its own thing, and attack.
Hmm.
Um,
Can you? Are you high enough level to actually do that?
oh, I thought, is it off the magus level or?
It's off the magus level.
Because I don't level 5 in your notes, I think.
For every 4 levels beyond first. So it's at level
Oh.
13 you'd be able to add +4. Currently you're adding +3. So you
Never
can
mind.
add any bonus up to +3.
All right.
Dancing is a +4 bonus.
How's that? Okay. Never mind. I'm not doing that.
You could add flaming to it and 2 to the damage. Or you can just do one of your mobility spells and get right in.
I could. Let's do. I want to try it though. So let's do the flaming. then.
Okay, and then you can go up and do a singular attack on something within 60 feet.
That's right. Let's see. What seems to be a bigger threat here? Threat assessment. I'll just team up with them. So I'm gonna go to the tree ants over here.
Okay. Go up and
Flaming thing. Okay. And let's see. It's a move, and that's a standard.
so the standard is attacking. You added +2 to the hit and +2 to the damage, and also +1d6 fire damage to your star knife. So actually, while you're doing that turn, while you're rolling the to hit and damage,
Okay, so I can't.
Moscus,
Okay.
we'll start your turn.
So, I'm surrounded by little birds right now.
Little manticores,
Little
yeah.
manticores. Probably want to deal with them. But I could also. Moscus asks.
You hit the tree and chopped it.
Do you have another fireball?
I have plenty more fireballs.
Okay. Throw one behind us in a second. So I'm gonna drop the manticore, which I assume means it just hovers.
Yeah, it recovers and hovers about 10 feet lower than when you dropped it.
I'm gonna. Well, no. All right, come on. I'm gonna go like this. Take an attack of opportunity from the treant, but also attack the treant.
Okay.
So here's a death.
Remember, you also have a fire giant down there that can
Yes.
help with it. Okay, so you pile on the damage there, Shakti. So that is 3 flame damage, and that's actually 13. So that is 16 damage. Great.
Oh no!
Oh.
The grapple failed. Is it
The grapple
It's
failed.
not a crit. It is not a critical failure, but it is a failure.
Yes.
I'm now stuck at the tree. Sadness.
Oh no.
So your damage was the normal +9, but you also gave it you made your weapon an additional +2 flaming from what it normally is. So it adds actually 2 more damage, so it's actually 1d4 plus 11.
Oh.
And the treants are vulnerable to fire, so they take 50% more damage from fire.
Yay.
So that's why you did 16 instead of 13 damage. So, Moscus, you do 51 damage. How much damage did the bird do? 22?
22.
Okay, so that is 73. The treant is looking mighty hurt. It is now Lalara, your turn.
game.
You're kind of in the middle of the field, floating in the air. That's why all the trees were starting to hurl stuff at you.
Yeah.
Did the treant attack?
Oh yes, I'll roll the treant's attack. It will try to hit the bird.
What are these guys doing? Are they just running away?
That is a hit.
Holy shit!
Meet to beat. I put on haste, right? Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's highly unlikely.
Oh, and it is actually a crit.
Whoa.
I'm just looking.
Ah, that is not.
It does
these
not
things
confirm
have-
the critical.
These things have key.
Does not.
On its slam, it has improved critical.
Dang. Wouldn't expect a tree, but there we are.
Here we are. It does minimum damage, 12
Okay,
damage.
that's fine.
I'm gonna fly into my ice storm.
Good idea.
Okay, you aren't. Yep. Your vision isn't impacted by the storm, but no one else can see you. You're being a true ice witch now.
Yeah.
You also that's your move action. As a standard action, you could cast a hex. You could cast another spell.
You could tomb that
Are
wyvern.
these guys? Wyvern? Manticore?
Manticore, sorry, Manticore.
What are these guys? What are these guys doing? They're just running away.
They're running away.
But yeah, I'll just tomb this guy.
Okay. The which guy? Could you ping him again?
Yeah, the Manticore.
Okay. It's gonna try to roll a fortitude save. 1d20 plus 10. Roll your damage. Okay, plus 12. And then it takes a bunch of damage as it falls. From 40
Wouldn't it
feet,
be
so
safe
that's
in the ice?
6. Yeah, so actually the ice does not break. I was just seeing if it did enough
I see.
damage to break the ice. But it is frozen now, stuck in a farmer's field. Like just in a crop. In an ice block. Okay, fantastic. It is now Manticore Flight 2. They're gonna do a sharp turn. Well,
Can they?
Well, it's not so much a sharp turn. I'm just orienting
Oh,
them
okay.
as they. Their flight is actually clumsy, so they have to take a little while to do turns, but they can fire spikes. So that's what they're going to do. 8 spikes. I'm going to say that 1, 2, 3. Is that critical failure and a fumble? Yes, it is. Okay, so the bird does not get hit. Mozgus does not get hit. Onan does not get hit. Okay, and there was a misfire. So it buries itself into the treant that you're attacking.
8 damage.
8 damage. This manticore starts flying and fires at the fire giant. That is a confirmed critical, and then 2 misses and a confirmed crit.
Oh no.
So you take
Holy
Jesus. You take 26 damage from a spike that just hits like your temple.
Oh no.
it does more damage than it has any right to.
I'm cool though.
Remember, you also get fast healing from my rage.
Yes.
Yep. So, it is your turn, Fire Giant. You can pick up a rock and heat it and throw it at the manticore that did that to you. You could go up to this treant that's still alive and punch it to death. You
I'm gonna
could,
punch the tree.
you
The
could,
flames.
you could actually go and jump up and get like grapple that manticore and bring it down.
Headbutt the
That's
tree, set
tempting.
it on fire.
Something, but I also want to punch a tree.
Okay, so go.
This is Minecraft. Punch down that tree.
So roll your attack roll on the tree.
Okay.
Ian,
Yep.
since I feel pretty cozy inside my little ice storm,
Ice storm.
next turn I'm gonna do the summon monster.
That is a perfectly good way of using your ice storm as cover. You hit the treant. Roll your damage, as we did last time. Nice. Okay. You punch the treant and it crackles and burns under your attack. It does.
Nice.
Now, or at least it stops being animated. Do you know what's cooler than punching with chains? Having a treant as a club.
Can I do that? Can I?
Yes.
Can I? Okay.
So your treant club now does the greatsword damage. But however, it's still going to be burning, so it's 3d6 plus 15, plus 17 actually, plus 1d6 fire damage. You're wielding a burning treant.
It's a good weapon.
Is the rule of cool demands it.
This is the best day of my life.
Screw the other character. This is your main.
Okay, the centaur archers just fuck off. So I don't have to deal with them. They were low level anyway. This treant is gonna run over to start helping its treant buddies.
Oh shit! There's a third
This
one.
one's gonna
Oh, there's a
run.
fourth one.
This one's gonna run down to help its buddy.
Oh, God, that's a fifth.
And this one's gonna run down.
Did I not? I guess I'm not zoomed out enough because I did not fucking see those.
I had those on the map for like several turns. So they spent their turns running in so they can actually help their friends because the rock throwing isn't helping enough. Okay. As this turn happens, a downpour of rain starts.
Aw, man.
This storm, actually, anyone can roll a spellcraft check or a knowledge nature.
Ooh, spellcraft. See, or nature.
What is my spellcraft? My spellcraft's good. Ish.
Which is better?
That's what I want to hear. Good-ish.
Not in that particular roll.
Chelsea, you recognize as a person who dabbles in storms that this storm is not natural. Someone has controlled the weather.
Ian,
to
are you doing my
create a
brilliant
thunderstorm.
plan back at me?
This was going to be my plan all along.
Oh, sure it was. Well, this works out better because it's kind of a
Frosty!
lightning battle.
When I asked you if you're going to change the weather, it's because I needed to make sure that whatever you changed it to, the other spell would meld with what you changed it with.
Okay.
Just because you've learned most of my tricks doesn't mean I'm starting to pick up your tricks. Other than disrupt silence, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
So, and out of the now darkened woods prowl. I actually need to see. Okay, they're large. Prowl 2 dire saber-toothed tigers.
Oh shit.
Bees don't fuck around. Also, I'll allow people a perception check with a heavy -10, except for Lalara, who gets no minus, because she can see through storms.
Ah.
I might as well not roll.
Oh, pretty good.
Okay.
Would these guys be able to hear me? I shouted through my.
Uh,
I don't know.
between your ice storm and the actual storm,
I might hear you.
probably no. Yeah, Moscus might.
Wow. Wow.
The fire giant isn't known for perception.
Fire Giant is a bit busy making an awesome fire club out of a tree.
Okay. Onan and Lalara see in the distance, kind of riding what you see a humanoid feminine figure with her arms crossed, flying through the air towards your group, surrounded by what appears to be 3 beings made of living lightning.
Okay.
Okay.
Mosgus, you see a bit further in detail just because your perception check is stupid good. And you notice that she seems to the descriptions of Chen Shi seem to be, this person appears to be Chen Shi. Just from like the way she's dressing to her facial structure,
Well, that's
that
a problem.
kind of thing. She seems like a dryad. Chen Shi has arrived.
Where is she on the map?
Or is
Is
going to
she-
arrive.
Oh, okay.
She's off the map. She's going to be
Yeah.
in the next round or two.
We have 1 round to clean this shit up.
Okay. So,
Okay, that was bottom of the turn, and let's see when the tigers are gonna act. Dun, 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 dun. They get +6. So.
Oh, right. There's no tigers, too.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. It's called endurance battle. Actually, Manticore Flight 1 is now not in the game. Manticore Flight 2 is kind of ineffectual. So this is updated order because I'm not rolling for Chen Shi until she arrives. DT is Dire Tigers.
okay.
Onan! Your turn.
Onan turns to Mosgus and says, I need you to get me in touch range of anyone you can. And begins to work on, or readies an action, to touch as many people as possible with protection from energy set to lightning.
Which people?
All our party.
Okay. I was gonna fly you next to a
Friendlies. You
tree.
need to say friendly.
That was I
Friendlies,
honestly thought that's what you
They're
meant
not
at
people,
first.
they're trees, Mosgus, for the last time.
Do they not scream when we break their wood bones?
Bark shall splinter! Death!
Okay.
Death! Death!
And the monkey will make a full attack on this tree.
The tree's currently on the ground.
It's having a really bad day.
We are really split up for this kind of maneuver.
I mean, if we can do one line like that,
No, we
can
can
get
do,
a lot
we
of
can do
people.
better.
okay, you show me how, and we'll do it.
Actually, that's really far already. But
Wait, actually,
yeah, that's gonna be as good as it
Uh,
gets. Lara's too far away.
You guys also have no fucking idea where Laura is.
I know she's in there. I know she's somewhere in this, but that's about all I would know.
Yeah, because you guys can't see further than 5 feet into
Mhm.
that.
okay, I think that middle one's a miss, but the rest are hits.
For touch attacks? Oh,
Oh, no,
for your foom 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 foom
For a monkey.
for monkey.
And then I'll roll damage.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna do it all in one roll.
It doesn't have damage. Strangely enough, treants don't have damage reduction. You think they should, being tough bark things.
That's
Okay, as you're rolling damage.
12 damage. A deadly volley of attacks.
No monkey business. Tiamos, it's your turn. The treant beneath you is looking rather badly done by. But you also have another treant coming and dire
All right.
tigers.
The dire tigers are dangerous.
Dire tigers are especially if they charge you.
Yeah.
Oh, that cat pounce.
Cat pounce.
I'm gonna meet that charge.
Okay, you abandon the treant.
I assume that Lalara can handle it.
Between Lalara and a monkey, they might be.
Yeah,
able to.
Shakti.
No, Shakti and a monkey. You're right. You charge in.
Yeah, vital strike.
Okay. You hit.
Actually, wait, I'm hasted.
You are.
And it's actually 45 because of divine power.
No, it's more than 45. It's 46. Divine
46.
power is giving you.
Oh yeah.
No,
plus-
40.
yeah.
No, 47. It's giving you +3 to all this.
Ah.
Okay, you go up to the tiger and bash it in the side. It screams as you hear ribs break. You heard it.
Didn't like it.
It didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
Shakti, it is your turn.
Oh dear.
This is where you do the vampiric touch. Attack.
Exactly.
Or whatever other touch range spell you want to.
That was actually kind of what I was wanting to do. Oh. I like to cast Vampiric Touch and then do.
Okay. Roll a concentration check, which is your 1d20 plus your level plus your charisma mod. So it should be somewhere around +19.
Charisma mod is.
Yep. So it's 11 plus.
19.
Who's next? Oh wait, no, it's in the Discord.
It's you are next.
Oh snap! That never happens.
Oh, a crit.
Okay. Roll to confirm.
So roll.
Because you
another-
are hit. Roll the same 1d20 plus the same exact thing.
Does that confirm?
You critical on your vampiric touch. So you're gonna do double damage.
Oh snap! Okay. Cool.
Okay, and then roll
Nice.
your your
Stab, stab, claw.
or claw, stab, stab.
Oh.
Remember, you're hasted, so you get an extra stab.
Oh yeah, let's do claw, stab, stab, stab. Be great.
Yep. Okay, roll your claw. The
Uh,
claw.
the claw. Let's see. here.
And while Shakti is figuring out her damage, Mazgus,
Okay.
you can at least start your turn. The claw hits. I'll roll its
Wait,
4.
Onan's top of the
Oh.
initiative? Are you holding your turn?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have the bird double move. So we're gonna take a weird
Okay.
path. We're gonna go down.
It is not paralyzed. But roll your other attacks.
Whoop.
There, Shakti.
Whoop.
Oh wait, these are
Uh,
flaming. So do I add 1 to it?
Uh,
And then the vampiric touch, or does it not stack?
We can move her back. That's fine.
so Chelsea dropped out of roll 20.
Guys, I'll be right back.
No worries.
It's on that.
So it's pretty much, so you have your 17, your 12, and you get another 17. 1d20 plus 17.
Oh.
attack.
If there were 2, this is 12.
Okay, you hit every time. So roll your dagger damage 3 times, your claw damage, and then the vampiric touch. Or the the doubled vampiric touch. You could just roll now, like 10d6.
10d6. Okay, and then the flaming thing, is that just for the 1 round then?
Nope, it lasts a minute.
Okay. And the round is 30
Round is 6 seconds.
6.
So it
Oh,
lasts 10
10
rounds.
Okay. So then do I add that in for the damage and then roll an additional like 3d6 or something?
Yeah, just roll your normal damage, the 1d4 plus 9, actually plus 11, and then just add 3d6 at the end. Okay. And then, with all of your attack, roll the 10d6.
10d,
So-
sorry.
No, so the 3d6 is flaming, and then you have 10d6 from the vampiric touch, you critical.
Oh, okay. I'm still trying.
Oh, okay, so you get 47 health, and the treant withers and dies
Nice.
as your attacks go deep into its bark. So, what spell did he just cast on everyone?
Protection
Frosty?
from energy communal.
So,
Okay, so everyone now has an effective 120 hit point shield.
Yes,
And
these people, basically
against-
everyone except for the Lara.
and well, no, I'm
Okay.
as we land here because of the way the turn order works. I'm gonna have Lalara. Oh wait, no, but you'd have to
Well-
cast it on. Ah, fuck. I guess Lalara sucks.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks.
I'm kidding. I could always cast it on you next turn, or I guess he could as well, or she could.
Alright.
But there's just
Nope,
no way
I
to.
only have the one casting of that.
Oh, well, I could do it if I needed to.
So all those people above get a 120 hit point shield against lightning.
Actually, I'll have Mozgus yell to Lalara to get over where I can see you, or just get on the bird.
It's a touch. Yeah,
Well,
sh-
I can't touch her if I
She's
can't see
probably
her.
just totally. She might just be totally happy
Yeah,
being
that's
in
fair.
her own storm.
Yeah, I'm good, guys.
Alright, then.
I mean, you still need to be able to see the person target them with lightning.
That's fair.
If
I
you're in
feel like a
stealth, you're
Dryad
fine.
might have that, but let's find out.
So,
And,
so that was Mozgus's
no,
turn. So
I'm
you
not-
just did a double.
That was Akane's turn.
Ah, what does Moscus do?
Moscus is going to do a full attack on the Treant. And what hits?
All of them do.
Awesome. Bam. 67.
Okay. 67 damage. Nice. Ha 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 ha! Lalara, it is your turn. You see the dire tigers? You know the big boss is coming in? What you gonna do? Don't see the big boss hasn't come into the map yet.
Oh, there's a Treant right next to you.
No, I already figured. I know what I'm doing this one.
Okay.
I'm making the monster summon
Oh, yeah.
monster.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah, okay. So you start your summon monster. At the beginning of your next turn,
What
it'll
should I
it'll appear.
summon?
You can figure that out while I do everyone else's turn.
I guess I want to ask meta-wise, what are people more concerned with? Are you guys? Because I was thinking getting a salamander, but I can also bring an elemental.
You
'Cause
could
there's
bring
lots of
your own lightning elemental. You could bring a fire elemental to attack the treants. Could throw down your own dire lion. If you wanted to go positively primeval, you could throw down an Ankylosaurus.
If you
Okay,
just
I'll-
wanted to stick with your general aesthetic, you could throw down a frost elemental.
True.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Giant angry snowman.
Ah. I see the storm sound effect stopped. Okay, this manticore flight is gonna start. Oh man, they're. Let's see. How are the manticore's morale doing? Okay. The one of the most heavily injured one runs off map.
Nice.
These ones start making the slow turn towards dealing with the fire giant. It is Dire Tiger's turn. This Dire Tiger charges at the frost giant. Not frost giant, fire giant. Fire giant, you get an attack with your tree, an attack of opportunity as it charges in at you.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt you, but you're gonna hurt it, I imagine.
Okay, great sword.
Yep, and it's the plus 23, not plus 21. Because you're raged, so your strength is better. Also, because you have 15 hit dice, the plus 4 con actually gives you plus 30 hit points. Just to let you know. You holy shit, you hit. Roll to confirm a critical. Roll again, Alexandra. Because you have a 19 to 20 critical with that Treant Club. You confirm the crit because Dire Tigers don't have good AC. Your damage is ×2.
Okay.
So effectively it is 4d6 plus 17 ×2.
17. What about?
That's including the fire. The Dire Tiger doesn't have any particular vulnerability to fire, so you can just throw it on. It's considered in the 4d6 that I'm telling you. 74
Damn.
damage. Oh god. Okay, just the tiger goes down
Oh
as
wow!
it pounces
Doesn't
at
even get an
you.
attack.
It jumped up at you, and you swing your burning treant and crush its spine and bat it away.
Jeez.
Thump, 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 thump. Fire giant strong. Okay, Alexandra. It's your turn.
Oh boy.
You just batted away a giant tiger. However, there are now these manticores and these treants. It looks like you might be the one holding down this side.
I want this guy. This guy is gonna be.
Big Trant.
Yeah.
Okay, so move so that he's within your squares. Okay. Roll an attack. Roll a single attack. Just like the attack you just did. It would be fucking hilarious if you got another critical. You're just smashing through everything. Especially because you're beating a treant with the corpse of his friend. It's really
And it's
metal.
that's what she wrote. And it's on fire.
You hit.
A burning corpse.
Sorry, that just makes me feel like I should have.
It's just 40,
As you wander up.
46 plus 17.
Yes. And okay. As you just step forward and hit him with the corpse of his friend. It's the treant's turn. It's gonna try to hit you for hitting it with the corpse of its friend. It hits twice.
Okay.
It does a total of 39 damage to you. This treant also slogs through the field. It looks like it's gonna probably attack you next turn. It is Onun, your turn.
Okay.
She didn't arrive this turn.
Can I see her in the air?
Yeah, you can see her. Actually, roll a perception check to see if in all the chaos you can still see her. Yes. Is that including the -10 for the storm?
No.
Okay, you do not see her.
Okay. In that case, what's one more fireball gonna hurt? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be nicely. 10d12? 10d6.
10d6. It's not 10d12. That would be ludicrous.
That would also be. Wait, is there a 12-sided die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Almost nobody uses it.
Oh.
Other than barbarians and people with great clubs. Okay, the treants do not succeed in the reflex save.
Imagine.
They take 50% more damage. So that is... If it was
52?
30, it would have been 45. Because it's 35, it would have been... It's going to be 48. Plus 48. Okay, so... Fireballs just raining everywhere.
52.
52. Ah.
Yeah.
I was doing math in head.
I was too,
Sometimes it
and I
is.
was like, "That's not what I got." So I used a calculator.
Okay.
And I was very proud of myself.
Wonderful. Tiamos. There's a
All
dire
right.
tiger.
There's a
that-
dire tiger.
Oh wait, it should have done its attacks on its turn. I'm not allowing you to slaughter this tiger without it getting something on you.
Ah, fine.
Power of the gods. God damn it.
Oh, and the monkey returns.
Oh,
So,
Oh!
crit fail.
It doesn't get 2 claw attacks on you, so it doesn't get to rend you.
Ha!
But it doesn't critically fumble. So that is 2d4 plus 8, is it? Yeah. It does 12 damage and it's going to try to grapple you.
All right.
Wants a piece.
Wants a piece. Remember, you can use Strength Surge to, probably not be grappled.
That is what I'm going to do.
Except you don't need to, because Strength
Ah!
Surge can be an immediate action, and you definitely have CMD more than 25.
Yeah.
What's your base CMD, just for my future edification?
My base CMD is 34.
Okay,
holy shit!
he is a strength-based guy. Power of the gods. Okay, its claw goes into you, and its other claw in the rain-slick cobblestone road. It loses its grasp on you. Okay, it is. So Tiamos, you get to go.
All right. I'm going to full attack with haste.
It's going to die terribly. All of those are hits. You can roll damage if you want. It is
Oh,
done.
that was not. I thought that was a damage roll. Sorry.
That's okay. Your 4 attacks hit, and your base damage is going to obliterate this thing.
Jesus Christ!
You send it into 3 chunks. You are currently covered in cold rain and the blood of a dire tiger.
Ah.
Shakti, it is your turn.
Right. Oh, so the tiger's dead. Okay. Dead. Alright, cool. I'm going to.
Finishing.
Alright, so first I'm gonna active. Well, can I do that again? I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Try to
On the treants?
on the tree ants. So I'll probably just do. I'll just fire 3 rays at this one over here.
Okay. Roll your range to touch attack. It's touch. Actually, don't just roll 3d20. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, 3d20. Okay.
Just because its touch AC is 7.
Oh.
That's pretty bad. Can't say I'm much better, but birds is 10.
Yeah. Let's see what else is still around.
Okay. No. Oh, sorry. Roll 1d20 3 times. But I see that you didn't roll a 1, so you hit with all 3 rays. Roll 12d6 damage,
12d6. Okay.
as it's all fire damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
It bursts into terrible flames, and I guess screeches a tree screech as it dies. Darn those tree screeches.
looks some like creaking tree.
Oh, did
It's creepy.
Chelsea summon anything?
On her turn,
Okay.
she at the top of her turn she will. Moscus, it's your turn, and then it is Chelsea's turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you know what general direction the person is coming from?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
She's coming from the road, the
Okay.
south.
I mean, I'd like to prepare a chart. Well, nah. We'll just.
You can't prepare a charge.
Yeah.
That's a full round action.
God, I'm trying to collect everything except this.
Yep. I
About
can.
face. And
There, Chelsea. Only you and I will be able to control this now.
Okay.
and, I'm gonna help out the fire giant because a lot of trouble over here.
Thank you.
And Odin's coming because why not?
Yeah. That's just her life situation.
And especially since I still have Bane for Trance on, I might as well use it.
It would be Plant Bane.
Whatever. Oh, that's the wrong damage. That's the right damage. And also, does that attack hit?
Yes.
I used the wrong one, but
The Treants have like 23 AC. So 48 damage.
and then Akane. Grapple. If it's still alive, well, even if it's dead, I'll pick it up anyway.
It is nearly dead.
Damn.
Very close to dead, but not fully dead. But you pick it up. It is grappled.
Nice.
Okay. It is now Laura, your turn. What are you going to summon? So I can find a token for it.
Yeah, so I'm leaning towards summoning a salamander or fire elemental. Are they gonna be hurt by the rain?
Fire elementals won't be hurt by the rain. No. You can summon it at up to 50 feet away from you.
Alright, so I'll do the fire elemental then. Where do we need help? We're gonna have to focus pretty much everything on this Chica coming soon, so
Yeah.
up to 50 feet away. Yeah, let's see. That is too small for me to read.
Okay, so Chelsea? Oh,
We'll put it here. Like right here.
I'll give you control over the fire elemental. You can now move it.
That's about 50 feet.
Yep, that's 50 feet. A fire, you channel your channeled energies go, and the fire elemental appears. It can act, and you also have a turn.
Okay. It can
If you're worried about the Chica coming in, you can prepare a spell or a hex to hit her with.
I think I'm gonna take this guy out so we don't have to worry about him.
It's gonna do.
Okay.
Because he's just kind of sitting around.
Yeah, with my tomb. Nice tomb.
Oh, so are you going to? Is this the spell tomb or is this the hex? The spell attacks fortitude. The spell attacks reflex. The hex attacks.
Let's do
fort.
spell.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's icy prison.
Icy prison, yeah.
Okay. It has to roll a reflex save. It fails.
Right.
It takes 11 cold damage. Oi. 11, thank you. And it is now in a... It's helpless. Okay. Okay. So it is currently frozen. It can try to break out eventually, but it's currently locked down. And are you just gonna have your fire elemental ready to attack anyone that gets too close?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. Can it move?
Yep. It
Okay.
it can have a turn. So
I'll move it and then ready or whatever.
okay. It actually moves at a speed of 50 feet. Fire elementals are fast. They do not fly though. Okay. It is now time for Manticore Flight 2.
Forgot about them.
They are going to... They have completed their turning maneuver and are going to fire... 4 spines are going to fire at your bird because they view it as a huge threat.
Nada.
Nada, and then 4 at the fire giant. Is that actually...
Oh boy.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You get hit quite a bit, actually.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. How much?
38 damage.
Ouch. She might be down.
Close. Just give me 1 second.
And remember, every round you've been healing
Oh,
4.
shoot.
Oh yeah.
3, 4. Yeah.
4.
4?
So you've probably healed like 12.
So I am.
And when you raged, you got 30 more health. Okay, the Dire Tigers no longer exist.
30 health when I raged.
Yes,
My
you
heart-
got...
Okay.
What's your hit points at right now?
81.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
But to be fair, she had 180
Oh wow.
when she raged, or close to that. So she's actually taken quite a beating. It is Fire Giant, your turn.
Okay. So this one's pretty much dead, right?
Yes.
So then I'm gonna start on this one.
Good plan.
Okay. You are hasted. You get 4 attacks. It's likely dead. You get 2 attacks at plus 21, and then 1 at plus 18, and then 1 at plus 13. Oh, look. Roll to confirm that critical. Oh, look, you confirmed the critical. It is... if you can roll your other attacks, but it is going to die spectacularly.
Okay, so at that,
Do
and then
it.
And then 1 at...
11.
No, 1 at 18, and then 1 at 11. Because you're hasted. You get an extra attack on top of everything. Right, this is why you cast haste, people. It makes melee people do a lot more damage. You hit...
Okay.
You hit the equivalent of 5 times, so it's probably easiest just to do a normal damage calculation, then just put brackets around it, and then do *5. So it would be r/4d6 plus 17 and bracket *5.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Nice. Holy shit.
Nani?
Might be one of the highest we've seen so far.
I think that probably is the highest.
Well, that is 4 separate attacks, but
Oh,
yes,
that's true.
that's a hell of a lot.
Yeah, I was thinking of it as a single
Okay.
attack for some reason.
Uh,
But still.
It's a lot of damage for one turn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
okay, the treant, actually, the treant's currently in your grasp. It's gonna try to break free from your bird's grasp.
Damn, if only I had
Because
that
I think
special
it's...
special item, then it wouldn't have a chance. It does not make it. It's a 41. It would have.
so it can only succeed on a 20.
Yep.
Okay.
But it was too close. The bird is concerned.
Okay, the what is a treant's strength mod? Okay, +8, +9. The icy prisoned treant fails to break out. Okay, because it has to beat a 26 strength check. Each strength check is a full round action. Okay, it is the end of the round. Nope, you can use the Sonic Breath weapon in your regular form. Form of the Dragon also then just gives you an extra breath weapon. So they're actually two different breath weapons.
Sweet.
So, descending... actually, well, the Immigrant Song is good. This one might need something special.
Oh no.
As she as Chen-Chi appears, wreathed in lightning, 3 huge lightning elementals surrounding her. They are all flying. Okay, Chen-Chi. 1d20 plus 6. She goes on 13. She goes on 13, and her lightning elemental posse go on 17. Goes on 17. Actually, all the treants have been destroyed.
Except for one.
Except for one, and it's effectively out of the fight. Okay. MF2. Okay, I'm posting the new initiative. Oh, none!
Oh yes, it's finally time. Okay. So, I didn't say this session, which could be a problem depending on how Ian's feeling. But I did tell Ian this before, the plan with the fire seat spell, right?
Yep,
Okay, that's still valid?
yep.
Oh, you
Okay.
told them about it. That's lame. You should have been a fucking
Yes.
surprise.
Oh, maybe.
He wanted DM approval for fucking stupid
Okay.
shenanigans, which I'm allowed.
First question. What is Prayer of Karma? How do I use that? Is that a standard action or
Standard action.
standard action? Well, then fuck
You
it.
could have done that at the beginning of all this.
Oh, okay. Can we say that I did?
It wouldn't have affected any of your fireball damage or any of your damage at all. So yes.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I'm going to cast. Onan points at her in the center and cast Dispel Magic.
Roll 1d20
Plus my caster level, plus 4,
your Yep. So
plus
1d20.
8,
Oh.
because I'm cashing in the human feet.
Oh.
Damn.
Genshi crashes to the ground
The
as you
monkey.
strip away her. Actually, let's see. Dispel magic.
It takes away her highest caster level spell first. So I was actually aiming for protection against fire. She had that, but hey, if she falls down, that's even better.
She was using something of the storm that allowed her to fly and gave her a bunch of lightning immunities.
Oh,
So
It makes sense flying with the lightning posse.
So it turns out that so Frosty 5d6. She 18 damage gets dealt to her as she plummets to the ground.
the monkey grabs a small bag off of Onan and soars over to her in her little crater. He drops the bag and continues moving as far away as he can.
Speak a word of command, so that is a standard action to say the word.
Wait, what? A word?
Command words are standard actions.
Okay. Then the monkey's gonna stay right on her.
Okay.
I mean,
Hold the bag,
could be
stay right
above
on
her.
and that's... Wait, could I reactivate silence? No, I don't
You
think
did
so.
not reactivate silence.
No, I don't think I
You
have.
could
I
tell someone else the
that's-
command word.
Oh,
You could have the monkey do the wait, the monkey can't really speak. But it doesn't have to be
the monkey can't.
it doesn't have to be like a common word. It could be a word that the monkey could speak.
Well, he still wouldn't be able to fly there, drop the bag, fly away, and speak the command
I
word.
mean, he could technically fly above, drop the bag, speak the word
That is true.
without being in the range.
Maybe.
This is very, very limited range. I don't know why he would
Is
drop it from the
I think
sky.
it's only the cast.
Oh, is it only the caster? Okay.
I think it's only the caster.
Then you
If
done
in that case, I wouldn't have
goofed.
dispelled. Oh well. If I knew that, I wouldn't have dispelled so many regrets. Oh well. On to the next people.
Okay.
Maybe she won't move.
Tiamos, it is your turn. Genji is on the ground in a crater near you.
All right. I'm gonna go fuck up her day.
Uh oh. So much for that. It's Frosty.
Oh, actually, Tiamos has a bit of fire resistance, and because it's so many individual ticks of damage, it counts magnitudes more than you'd expect.
Okay.
So he'd be fine if I blew it up right on him.
Oh, actually, I guess we could use the
this-
bird too.
This is gonna be a vital strike.
Okay. You go up and you hit her.
And that's plus another 3. Because of
Okay.
divine power.
Plus 47. Okay. You just, you see it and you just, your hammer comes down and smashes into her side. She lets out a scream of pain as you feel her bark-like skin start warping. Shakti, it's your turn.
Kill the leader.
This might be the blade. This might be the dimension door. Ura, ura, ura. Or you can.
Oh, what's the over under on those just being her summons? And if we kill her, they just stop.
Okay, so I'm first going to start up the Blood Rage again.
Yep.
But this time I will take a resistance to shock
Okay.
and and haste.
Okay.
And then I would like to Dimension Door.
You can't restart the
Wait.
Blood Rage and do
Oh,
the
never mind.
Dimension
never mind.
Door.
Sorry.
If you still want to do the full attack. To do the full attack, you have to commit all of your turn to doing the Dimension Door stabs, claw, stab, stab, stab. You could still do the reactivate Blood Rage charge stab.
Oh no. You're in the crater with her.
I can fix it. Just let me go first.
You probably shouldn't be directly on her. And trying to extract your individual character from all that mess. Being beside is just fun. So, are you going to do the Dimension Door, all that, or are you gonna do the rechange your buffs and charge in? What are you doing, Lauren?
Oh, could you not hear me? I'm very confused. Sorry.
I can now
My
hear
mic
you.
was working. Yes,
Okay.
I'm recharging my buffs and redoing my buffs and charging in.
Okay, you're now in. So roll your single attack, and while you roll your attack, then the lightning posse will descend.
3. Attack.
Okay, you hit. Roll your dagger damage. Your star knife damage.
Star knife. Yeah.
So it's 1d4 plus 11 plus 1d6 fire.
Wait, is it?
It's currently plus 11 because of
We did try, I
your
know what I
buff. So, and as the lightning posse descends, okay, near max damage.
Fire!
Wait. Plus 19. Okay. It is lightning posse. They descend from the heavens above.
Lightning posse.
Tiamos, you're wearing metal armor, yes?
Yeah.
They still miss. Another one attacks you. This one hits, and one attacks you, Shock T. That is a critical.
Good thing you have lightning resistance or lightning shield.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Yeah, how come nobody's attacking the monkey still?
Did that in the resistance.
Oh, because they don't see the monkey as the threat.
They're wrong, though.
They don't know they're wrong.
They hurt his feelings.
They will pay.
That's more painful than any of their attacks. Is the lack of respect.
Okay, Shakti. From the critical. You don't have displacement or blur on. You take 32 damage.
Is that with the spell?
No, the lightning shield absorbs. I just did the raw physical damage. The lightning shield absorbs 12
Okay.
lightning damage.
And then
So
my
you-
resist shock from blood rage. Is that already?
Oh! Oh, that doesn't then then you don't actually reduce your protection shield at all. Because it's first resistance, then protection shield, then your actual hit points.
Oh, that's how that works.
So-
Okay.
Okay, the lightning posse descended and didn't do much. Mozgus, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, we're gonna spin around. Whoop. Gonna spin around, and we're going to attack that lightning posse and drop the treant pretty much when we get there. So I'll let fate decide where the treant falls. We'll just kind of, just let it happen.
Okay, so the treant dies.
Poor thing.
It hits the lightning posse, and you're throwing a large object. So 4d6 does 15. It does 10 damage to the lightning posse. Okay. You can attack the lightning posse.
Yes, I'm gonna lance the lightning posse. Like so. Don't know if that's a hit, but here's damage.
Yep. Lightning posse has 19 AC. You definitely are hitting. So that's plus 32, right? Is your bird actually?
Oh yeah. Oh shit! No, she isn't. Is that a?
Your
no.
bird misses.
That's not a critical.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a critical miss. Lalara, it's your turn. You have your fire elemental, and you have you. I mean, you could just freeze her as well. She could answer for her crimes.
That'd be nice.
Wow, that's a clusterfuck right there.
Right?
That is a clusterfuck right there. It's gonna only gonna get more so when a giant fun with fire giant comes in.
So this guy's gonna attack him.
Okay.
I don't know what he can do, but
I put the large fire elemental thing. You can click on that, and you'll see the. And he has two slam. He can do 2 slams at plus 12. So,
we'll just do burn, I guess.
oh no, the burn's added. The
Oh,
burn's added to everything, every attack it does. It's
okay.
passive.
So okay.
So you roll 1d20 plus
Uh-huh.
12. You do it once. You do it twice.
Okay. Damn it.
And also, you can. What are you going to do with Lalara, the main witch?
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Okay.
She will ice tomb Chica.
Okay.
God. Anti-synergy everywhere. But it's Onan.
Sorry?
No, it's Onan's fault for not explaining what she wanted to do.
Also, I can't hear anything.
Oh god. Roll your ice damage. As
Wow, she fucking failed. Super fucking hard.
Yep, she failed.
She should have succeeded at that, but
when I roll a 2, even if it's not gonna be good.
yeah.
So Chica is now ice tombed. She is helpless. Do summons continue after
If
someone can't?
if a creature's
concentrate?
unconscious, I feel like they're
They would continue in their last orders, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's dispellable. She could say fuck off, but they continue for their duration.
Wow.
However, because you guys have because it feels fitting, and also the fact that you guys would slaughter the lightning element, they would hurt you, but not enough likely to kill you.
And it's like 10 o'clock.
It's like 10 o'clock. The lightning. Oh, and you got a critical and a fail with your fire elemental there, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so you guys fight through and defeat the lightning elementals. Chenshi and her lieutenant, the nymph who you never learned the name of, are now ice tombed and likely being held in a bag of holding
Yes.
to be brought to the Emperor's court for justice.
Wow. We did that really well, actually.
I really like your guys use like Chelsea. I really like how you used your ice storm as cover. That is especially because you can see through that kind of stuff. And if you guys had Gauss Mass, you could also see through that kind of stuff. So her just throwing down an ice storm in the middle of a combat would hurt you guys a bit, but then grant you an incredible cover. No, you guys ripped through that. I created waves of stuff for you guys, and you guys handled it well.
Mhm.
So I assume that are you gonna go back to the capital?
Yeah, we're prisoners. I
Yeah.
think that's the right choice.
I
Okay.
still want to check out
I'm
the
bringing them
room
in.
she actually called home, because that's supposedly where we'll find
That's true.
some part of it.
But we can also teleport back
That's
here.
what happened to Prince's posse. That
Oh yes, now you can actually talk with the fire giant. We'll make this a nice little quick thing, and then we'll wrap up the session. Our dear fire giant was sent here to find the tomb of Talmik the Black, and it turns out there was nothing left in it. It had been raided by Chen Shi.
Oh, is she wearing
So
something?
if anyone
from Talmud?
knows, you guys don't know. She's currently in a several foot thick ice cube.
So
into
there's no
the
danger of like bringing her.
Well, as
To the
long as the ice doesn't
Have
melt.
Well, but if we need to talk to her, we're gonna have to. Yeah.
We have anti-magic stuff at the court.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
have
Okay.
ice form, so I could like expose her head and nothing else.
Just her eyes. Blink if it's a yes. Blink twice if it's a no. Yeah.
and does the giant know the fate of the other prince pawn that went here?
Oh, that one died.
Oh,
Chen Shi did not like her, but Chen Shi said I could be useful.
well, okay then.
But what Chen Shi don't know is I know that where I am loyal. And you guys help. Where is Shiny Prince?
Betraying
Oh.
the capital.
Huh?
It turns out he's a traitor. We think. It's pretty confirmed at this point, but we're not.
How can he be a traitor when he works for himself?
Oh, well, at least he was honest with you.
Oh, maybe he was honest? He just seemed like a man who worked for himself.
So wags.
Well, if you don't mind working for us for a little while, we'll get you cleaned up and sure we can find some good work for you.
He shrugs and he says, well, better than this forest area. The animals don't like me. He says as he has a burning tree and still in his Oh. Okay. So I assume you guys teleport to the capital.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you teleport to the capital, there is the lingering smell of smoke, which is odd that it reached so far outside the city, and you see guards everywhere on the walls and gate. You also see the flags flying. Some of the strategic flags are flying at different levels. Roll knowledge nobility, everyone.
What if I could?
Can't say you won't. You could also roll knowledge local if you have it.
Could if I would.
Hmm.
Okay, Tiamos and Lilara know that the flags being flown, the flags that are flown, and the flags being flown as they are, means that someone very important has died.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
And it doesn't seem like any of them would say the Emperor has died, but evidently someone very important has.
Where's the that couldn't be.
Could be the queen.
The voice.
Or the oh
Laura
no.
starts.
Or the voice.
That'd be real bad.
Oh no.
Black something.
So Laura starts like biting the nail of her thumb
Mhm.
nervously.
As you see, something bad has happened in your absence.
Tiamo says, "Oh shit."
If we've rested to get the teleports, I'm gonna send the voice and just go, what the fuck?
When you send the voice, her reply is successful assassination attempt on Emperor's children.
Damn.
Oh.
There's no air.
One heir left alive, concubine's daughter.
Which concubine?
I
guess she hasn't.
This is like a 25-word sentence. She's
Yeah.
trying to summarize everything for you. Third, well, let's see. I did actually make sure I had an exact note for this. Let me drag that up. Second and third wife imprisoned. Hundreds of servants executed.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Shit's getting real.
Meet me quickly, please.
She's in the police.
Okay.
And this is where I'm gonna end the session.
Hey, look.
So,
now one of meta-wise. Hey, look. Now one of us has the ability to become the king because there's no rightful heir.
That's one rightful heir.
Not for long.
But very a weak claim. So I need you guys to sort of now think in character. What would you think when effectively the entire chunk of the strong claimant heirs of the Emperor have died, and you're left with one? I'll give this information to you. It's one 4-year-old girl who is
my
left. of
She's the
Emperor's
mastermind.
children.
Yeah, it was her. She did the whole thing.
The second and third wife being imprisoned. The third wife was a Phoenix cultist.
All right.
Suspected Phoenix cultist.
Despite any piece of evidence to the contrary, Conan is sure the prince is somehow responsible.
He could be.
Okay.
He's vaguely responsible, in like a moral way, at least, a karmic.
Okay. Well, this is where I am ending the session because shit's getting real in the capital.
Yeah,
It turns out when you play an intrigue game and go artifact hunting, stuff happens in the capital.
All right.
Guess we'll have to actually go back.
Or just go, you know what? We can't be blamed if we have alibis that we weren't there and go and kidnap a clam.
Yeah. This will make the king happy. Give him a clam. This is their leader.
Hey, King!
The ocean's leader.
Happy as a clam.
Also, you can now get Saruman, who has been dealing with this chaos. You're just glad the voice isn't dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.